Can low alcohol beer ever be any good? Let's find out on Scott Reviews Things. Hello again and welcome back to Scott Reviews Things. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. It's blowing a hoolie. I've fixed the roof temporarily. It's a bodge job. Don't worry. No water's got in this. Well, no more water than normal. But yeah, whatever storm was called, took the felt off the top of the shed, so I've had to fix that. We've got a new storm coming in. But then doesn't matter. The storm will be irrelevant when you see this video. So recently, my friend Andrew and his lovely wife Deanne sent me a couple of beers. They sent me this year's version of PUTTY from Verdant, which was absolutely tremendous. And he also sent me a low alcohol beer. Don't do a great deal of low alcohol beers. People accuse it of bandwagon jumping and all sorts of other bollocks that people spout. Obviously, you can only, if you're on YouTube, you can only do a low alcohol beer if it's in January. This is February, where it will be by the time this comes out. And this is from Tartarus. So I've got a load of Tartarus beers that were sent to me by Andrew, the beery beast in the east. They're going to drop in very shortly. Obviously, my beer of last year is a Krampus, which was absolutely phenomenal. I did as just a one-off really in January, so I took most of January off. So I hope you're all keeping well. But I did the Holy Faith from Northern Monk, their low alcohol. It wasn't for me. Lower alcohol beers missed something. Now, in Andrew's letter to me, fucking shit all in bits, he does say this this beer is a real proper hop bomb. So I've got real hopes for it. And Tartarus, I'm sure they're out of Leeds. The beers I've had for them, I've only had a couple. We've got the ones in the kitchen, the imperial stouts, etc, etc, etc. So I'm going to get to them at some point. Their can art is all mythology based, Norse mythology, Greek mythology, any sort of mythology. Their cans, and this one's called PIXIE. It's their low alcohol hazy pale ale, coming in at 0.5% on the ABV. I've forgotten my glasses again. I put them in the kitchen to pick up and completely fucking forgot. So, but it doesn't appear to be anything that ingredients. Yeah, I can't read any of that. I don't know if you can see that. Lights a bit. I've had to shut the door on the shed as well, so I haven't got any wind or really coming out of my bum. But yeah, I've got high hopes for it. Low alcohol free beer. I tend to think, what's the point? Because they never taste like a beer. There's always something missing, the alcohol. But let's see. Let's see if this one can change my mind. Hope you've all had a good week. It looks the part. I'm going to give it that. That looks like an absolute juice bomb. Yeah, I have just washed my glass. I'm using my hot kettle again. It's not the same day that I did the other one. That was yesterday. This is today. That doesn't make any sense. That was Monday. This is Tuesday. So in the glass, it looks, apart from the head always is a bit of a giveaway to me. It lacks something in the head retention, and the head formation is a bit of a giveaway to me for a low ABV beer. But on looks alone, it looks fantastic. Let's go for a nose. And that actually smells alright. It's quite there's a nice floral nature to it. Like a white one, maybe Nelson in there. It's like white winey, like grape. some grapefruit. It smells nice. It smells right actually. It doesn't smell too bad. A lot of them look really wishy-washy, so at least they've used some oats or something in that. It looks nice. So, Andrew and Jan, thank you ever so much. Low alcohol beer. I tell you, it's come a long way. It's come a long. What was it? Caliber. Anybody remember Caliber? Low alcohol beer has come a long way. It is still missing something. I can't say it isn't. But the things it is doing, it's doing really well. It is hoppy. There's a slight bitterness in there. There's a nice fruitiness to it. A lot of these just come across as hoppy water, hoppy flavoured water. That doesn't. Nicely carbonated, nice mouthfeel. It just lacks that little bit. It lacks the alcohol. If it had that alcohol, if you were to blind test that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you'd be able to tell. I'm not sure. I think, would you be able to tell it's a non-alcohol beer? I think you would. But it is decent. It's certainly up there with some of the best that I've had. Not had many. I had the Mash Gang one last year that was in Sainsbury's. I know they do. Again, if you're interested in low ABV and no ABV beers, go and watch all the Hail the Ale. Nick, he knows far more about low ABV and no ABV beers than I'll ever know. For my money, that's pretty bloody good, to be fair. It's whereas other low and no ABV beers, they all lack, and it's really pronounced, they lack something. That excuse me, that does lack something, but it doesn't do it in something that really stands out. It makes up for it with a really nice creamy mouthfeel. The carbonation in it's really good. The flavours from those hops are really good as well. It's not bad. I can see why Andrew has sunk a few of them. It's pretty decent, and it's not going to give you any sort of headache. It's pretty decent. Tartarus beers, PIXIE, low alcohol, hazy pale ale in February is allowed. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm actually going to give this, and I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it a thumbs up because I think you'd be hard pressed, unless you knew what you were looking for. It might fool me. It might fool a lot of you. Have you tried this? If you have, let me know what you think about it. What are your thoughts on low and no ABV beers? I'd just have a Coke if I was going out and had to drive. That's just my personal opinion. Do you have a go-to low or no ABV beer that you think is absolutely fantastic? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Is there any low or no ABV beers that you'd like me to take a look at that are readily accessible? Then leave a comment in the comments box. Leave a comment if you've had this. Just leave a comment. I like reading your comments. They're nice. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. There's a subscribe button over there. It's no longer Scott and Wandas World. It's Scott Reviews Things. Just any. I could review that hammer. I could review this hammer and say it just knocks in names, but it does it in a very nice fashion. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a good week, and I'll see you soon.